is actually live now. That's good to know because it wasn't live before. Now apparently I'm live. Possibly, maybe. Internet, don't be lame. Oh, there you go. That's live. Let's fix this. Hey, the Rider time. I'm just messing with settings really quick. I'll be able to hold. Let's see. Did it see? I don't even know. Alright, there you go. That's a little better. Let's see. I think it's working. I don't know how my audio is, though, so hopefully it's good. I am, today, going to be taking down all of these. Ooh, new Geats. Oh, dude, I got so... Toei went after my first Geats video so bad. Like, it was not even funny. Like, I think I made 4 different versions of it. And it was all like 1 second. And it was like, sorry, we're going to strike and mute this. And I was like, I just got my strike from Toei removed 3 days ago. I'm not trying to get another. I've had 4 in the last year from them. So I'm going to try and take all these down to clean. But you can't really see. I have the Patera genome for Vice right up here actually mounted to the side. So I don't know how I'm going to take that down. But yeah, should be fun. Oh, that's good to know my audio is good. Thank you for telling me. Because I wasn't sure how the audio was going to be because I have so many different docks and things around my apartment to hold my microphone. I was like, I need it close to the shelf. So many Sotos. So, because this is also going to be a VOD, the top shelf is all Revice. This is all Saber, more Saber, 2 rows of Revice. This is all Saber. This is all 01 and Gaim. Down here is all Dragon Knight and Zeo, and then miscellaneous ones. So I'm going to try and organize everything finally. And try not to make a mess. I've been organizing all my Kamen Rider stuff all night, and then I was like, I might as well stream since people always ask me about my Kamen Rider merch. All these sodas, so many candy toys. I think as of right now, I'm at, I think, 120 Sotos I've made. I still have a lot more boxes to put together. I just don't want to make them all at once because I usually relax and put my Sotos together after like a long day. Very relaxing. And I'm trying out StreamYard. I might buy a license or whatever, the monthly or annual one, because I usually use Streamlabs. But when I have multiple guests on for the podcast, I use Zencaster, but you can't really stream from Zencaster. So I think I'm actually going to pay for the annual fee and just use StreamYard because all the features are really good. Oh, I wanted some of the Rider Kick figures, because I like them, but they keep coming up with these lines and then cancel them. So the Rider kicks got canceled. Then they come up with that new line for Revice, which really didn't work. And now they've got another new line that they're starting for Geats. I really like the Rider kick ones though. Yeah, and this is just my candy toys. This isn't like I still have SH figure arts over there. I have my blade shelf all the way down here, just Kamen Rider blade only. I've got all the figurized Kamen Rider model kits over here, like, and then I have boxes of stuff because I don't have a lot of space. Like I still have, I think right now, since I just got my Geats Desire driver, I think I'm total. I have 32 drivers now. I think, or 30. I know I'm close to. I think I passed 30 finally. Because I also bought 3 more drivers when I was at Power Morphicon. One thing that sucks about all these figures is because they're not in a display case, there's dust on the base of every single one. Which I'm not going to worry about dusting the bases today. I just want to clean the shelves and get them organized. I don't think I'm going to be able to take the Patera genomes down because it's freaking literally mounted. And it was so hard to balance it. I'd be very upset if it falls. And then you can see my nice weeby manga collection over here, which I am not ashamed of my manga collection at all. So, yeah, these are dirty. If you ever want to display your stuff, so I have older photos, and I was going to do a whole video about it. I used to keep all my Sotos just level, and then I was like, I gotta figure out a way to display these better. So then I bought risers, and these are on Amazon, and if I get them on sale, they're usually like 11. I think it's like 13 for 2 of them. These are amazing. Just clean the shelf. Actually, I'll clean the shelf after. Let's get all the figures off first, then I'll clean the shelves. Alright, so I'm not the biggest X8 fan. I love the X8 driver, and I actually just bought the Forza driver at Power Morphicon because Forza is one of my favorite seasons, and I'd never had any merch for it. So I finally got the Forza driver, and I just ordered the Meteor one online because I like Meteor's one of my favorite secondaries. I was really shocked the Zeo driver was really like easily accessible. That was actually one of the first drivers I bought. It was, yeah, the Zeo driver and I think the Saber driver. I've only been collecting the drivers since right around the time Saber was about to come out. Before that, I was really just not buying any merch, like outside of like candy toys. I'm still just doing only Revice figures right now. I haven't even gotten to any of the other seasons yet. And this, I believe, is the last of the Revice ones. So, one of my favorite ones, obviously, is Demons with the 3 Geno mixes on it from when Ulteca was Demons, but he falls over because I can't put the display stand on him. He won't stay upright right now. Displaying figures is difficult. And then also, I finally got my Vice in the devil form from by through Macari. This was a campaign item, so you had to take the CPU like box tops and you had to email that, like send them in the mail, and then you got a chance to get it. You get 3 weapons, 8 extra. Wait, hold on. I'll put that on stream so I can read that bigger. So you got the driver, 8 extra Astro switches, 3 weapons for $40 in good conditions. Dude, that is the best bargain. I got mine with 4 Astro switches, and that's it, no batteries. But it came with a belt too, and I paid $26.99 a power more for no box or anything, which I don't care about. But $40 for all that, that is a great deal. That's actually a really good deal. It's funny, I don't get weapons for my collection. I'll do drivers, I'll do some SH figure arts, and then I'll do a few. I'll do like the Sotos and maybe non-Soto or gimmicks. Like I finally started getting into like the candy toy, the little mini helmets, and then the Converge. I also buy the Converge ones. So the Converge Motions are getting a U.S. release in November. I got a whole like box of them from Japan, and I was able to get the secret one, which is double Joker. So these are nice. I like these. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's the thing. Like we don't have Toys R Us here anymore, but like I've seen them in multiple stores out here, and I bought the set that actually came with the weapon and everything else, and I was like, all right, I'll buy this. Why not? I can't really tell, but as much as I don't fully love Zeo, I did have to get the big vinyl one. Like, it just looks so good. I was like, I want to buy this. Like, I want that on display. I also have a Vulcan Shooting Wolf up there too. Alright, so all my Soto accessories. Alright, now we can start taking some of the Saber ones down. But yeah, I keep telling like a lot of my friends who are into Toku stuff but don't really deal with like social media, I tell them like they don't see all the stuff that gets tweeted out. Like Kamen Rider, even like this stuff is going to be so more easily accessible now that it's like, I told them get into like finally getting their stuff. Like I got them into where I get all my Sotos because I buy them at cost. So I'll be like, yeah, go on like Mercari and for Japan through like Bai as a proxy. Like I love Bai. Bai has been like how I'm getting most of like the gems for my collection that I need. Because luckily living in Southern California, I do have a lot of stores out here, but there's still stuff that I have to get from Japan that I can't find. I forgot about my little snow lion for Blades. Such a good freaking figure. Oh, I dropped it. I wish my camera would focus better, because when I bring something up close, it gets blurry. Because, you know, the Saber ones were really good detail, like Storios, and even like, you know, Dragonic Knight, like really good quality. They don't take up space. It's very convenient to get the Sotos. You got me thinking about Toys R Us now, because like I miss that store so much. Me and my wife used to go to Toys R Us. Oh, nice. I can't really read that, so I'm going to put that on because I had a big curved monitor and the little chats on the side, so I gotta yeah. Oh, you got okay. Did you go through like use Bite to go to like Mercari? Because I usually use it for Mercari, but I noticed a lot of the Gashapon stuff and the Converge are always on there. And for more obscure Kamen Rider stuff, I noticed I need like I would go on like the Yahoo auctions in Japan, or I have also the Add to Bai extension on Chrome. So if I find a shop that's in Japan online, I can use Bai to check out, which is nice. Like, out of all the other proxies, Bai has like the nicest features, I think. Ooh, these shells are dirty. Like eventually I'll go through and I'll just do like a big, huge, like in-depth video of like all the different display stuff I bought, the lights I bought, everything else, because I hate spending a lot of money. I'm actually really frugal and cheap. And also, this is a Soto for the freaking Sword of Arthur. Like, this was insane. I loved this one because it has a little sword adapter, so you could take the dragon Arthur form from Saber and take the sword out of his hand and this and that, fold him down straight, put this over him like he's the sword, and he'll actually hold him like he did in the show. One of my favorite Sotos. This was like five boxes to make. So it was almost like a whole set just to make this. And it's definitely one of my favorites, except for the fact that it's dusty. Very, ugh. Yeah, I usually when I clean, I get compressed air cans, so I'll spray the dust off of them, wipe the shelves, wipe the bases, but I'm out of compressed air, so I can't actually clean the bases today. Also, can I point out the fact that this thing is almost the size as like a DX mecha? Like, if I had my Real Soldier mecha up on display still, I would put them, next to each other. The Cosmic Astro watches, obviously. I think once the Desire Driver is released in the US, I believe next month or early November, I think that's, with how easy it goes everywhere else, like Canada and this and that, like around that time, the Desire Driver will go on sale. Like, I got the 2-set driver from Revice. I waited. I didn't get it when it came out. And when I eventually bought it, like, I bought it on Amazon Japan, and I think it came out to like $32. And then it was like $9 for shipping, maybe 10, because I did like the priority, like DHL one, and like I just waited. Like, they go on sale. The Desire Driver will definitely go on sale probably. Like, even mine that I just got with shipping, I paid under $70 with shipping. And the reason why I did it was because it was the pre-order one, so I got ended up getting the Revice little raised buckle for it, so I was like, okay, well, I want that. Also, another reason why I'm organizing is because I don't know where I'm going to put my freaking Desire Driver. Jeez. Wait, well, why? Hold on, I think I read that. Some people in my country have the Desire Driver already, and they're reselling it for $300. Oh, did you enter Hockley's Bai giveaway? But yeah, people reselling it like that. That's already great. That's crazy. Yeah, for anyone watching this as a VOD and this and that, Hockley's and Bai are doing a giveaway right now for the Desire Driver. It's worth it to just enter it in. It's free to enter. You can win the driver. The driver's definitely something you want to have. If you haven't seen my video where I review it and play with all the sound effects, definitely worth getting. Yeah, it's nice. I entered in it, but I decided if I do win, I'm just going to give it away. Like, pay it forward because I have one. Like, so, but I was like, that's really cool to do a giveaway for that because, it's getting a US release also, so it's like, yay. And also brings more awareness to Bai, which is a great freaking company and a great proxy site. I honestly don't know how much desk space I have for how many more sodas I can fit on the desk. So I've got 67 on my desk right now. I freaking love sodas. Alright, I'm gonna clean the 2 shelves first really quick. I always use like a really natural cleaner with like no bleach or anything in it because I don't want to like, one, I actually can't be around bleach. I have like really bad sensitivity to strong like scents like that. So like bleach, I'll actually pass out if I'm like around. If there's too much bleach around me and I can smell it for too long, I'll pass out. It's like chloroform for me. Does the clip you're using have audio on it? Let me see. Because, oh, because it's 14. You got to be careful. Like, keep all your video footage like between like under like 9 seconds, and with no audio. Because I don't. That's how I get around it now. It's hit or miss if you'll get caught for it though. Like before, I was doing reactions on my channel with like the full clip playing for like 2 minutes, and sometimes I wouldn't even get claimed. Then other videos I get claimed for like 30 seconds. I've been claimed for 15 seconds. I got a strike like, well, 4 times. I'm trying to think of what, like, it's weird, but like I got to the point like my Geets video now, no strikes. Yeah, even like honestly, even if it's sped up, just turn the audio off on it. No, they're gonna get you just because of the clip length, not the speed of it. If it has sound to it, they're gonna catch it easier. Okay, so now down my shelves. Shelves are all dirty. So I realized I'm going to have to keep the top shelf Revice because I have the Patera genome right there. Like I took an action base that you would use for like SH figure arts, and I took the Velcro 3M Velcros and I Velcroed it in the base of the side so it goes up like that, and I was like, I don't touch it because it'll fall. No problem. That's definitely like the best way to edit your video so it doesn't like, literally for a while there, every like 3 to 4 months I was getting a strike on my channel, and every time I modified how I did my videos, and now it's to the point where I don't even get claims because I was getting claimed on stuff too. And like I'm okay with a claim. The downside is if you get claimed and it stays as a claim for a while, but the views keep going up more and more. I noticed one of my videos that was claimed, it was fine for like 6 months. The second hit like a little bit over 5,000 views, and I believe it was like just under 7 months total the video was up. But once it hit about like 5,000 or 6,000 views, they went from a claim to a strike. And I was like, oh, so you guys wanted to wait until I got all the views and you guys could claim it, and now you want to strike it. So I want to organize better how I have these done, because I want to have all the main characters in the front row. So I'm going to put some of the side characters in the back. But I also want to keep upgrade forms on this shelf. So I think what I'll do is we'll put... let's see, this is Lion Genome. Where's the other Lion Genome? I also try and keep the genomes together, so Revy and Vice, Lion and Lion, try and keep them together, all the, like, which is also equally fun. Now, who are we gonna do? Let's put Barrett and Rex and put those together. Actually, how many main riders do I have? 'Cause Well, we know love is gonna go right here. So actually, we'll put her right here, so we can have Sakura right next to her. Alright, yeah, no, good luck with your edits. Let me know how it turns out with any of the claims or anything. Like, if you want, my Twitter's the same as here. Just, like, DM me on Twitter and I can, like, give you, I can give you more advice and we can figure out what you can do about it. Because I know how annoying that can be. So, actually, now that I have Barrett, I don't need Revice with the shield. Although, no, I'm not going to put Devil Form Revice up there. Put Jean right here. I'm going to put Jack Revice right here. And then, let's do, which one is this? Megalodon? Yeah, we'll put Megalodon on the top shelf. This one's so tilted weird. There we go. That. And we'll put Vice right there. Let's see, what else are we gonna put? Let's do, well, let's put Deep Junior up there. Put Deep Junior up there with, what else do I have? That could be just a single character. I don't have any single ones that can go up there with it. Alright, we'll save that for now. Let's do Jackal. Right here, the skateboard. At least he holds a skateboard. That's good. And let's take Volcano Rex. Oh, because yeah, there's Volcano Rex was with Baird, so we'll put Deef there, move Megalodon over, and we'll just put Volcano right here. That works. Good, that works perfect. I'm okay with that. Now, we'll do Brachio. Brachio is such a bulky freaking Vice form. Like, I love it. Now, I'm not going to put the final Soto set on display because I have to do my review video still, so I'm going to leave those out, but they will be, they are still here to. No, I don't know if I want to put Kong on the same one. I will. Why not? I think that this freaking, there we go. That's a bulky freaking soda. I had his hand perfect to hold the freaking Jackal skateboard up. There we go. Okay. Mammoth will be next. Almost knocked him over. So we'll put. So now I gotta alternate them now. Oh no, I don't, because they line up with the other ones. I hate when they're not upright. I always like push the stand so they're parallel like that, because I hate when they look like they're slouching. I don't think I have another solo one I could put back. Oh, I can put freaking Jackal. Yeah, I can put Jackal freaking live. I don't like the Jackal live form at all. He can be hidden underneath the Pterigino. Slide it careful. Oh my god. There you go. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. so like temperamental. Oh, every time this happens. All right, we gotta use move Sakura. Got to move again. Jack Revice. There we go. Okay. Hopefully it stays. It should stay. Sakura can go back where she was. Fix this Jack's Revice so he stands upright more and turn his head proper. Okay, so that has been handled. Now, let's put the Neobata up. I love the Neobata form, it's so good. Now we're doing the Kamakiri genome, which was the Gaim-inspired form. Which, if you saw me ranking my Revice forms, I didn't rank it too high, because I was like, it just didn't really, like, from a form standpoint, it wasn't really that, like, I don't know, memorable for me. That's just me personally. I know a lot of people who were like, that's one of their favorite forms, and I was like, hey, that means I didn't hate it, it's just not my favorite form. Out of all the forms, there's so many. And now we're going to put the regular Eagle genome up, which is one of my favorites, which is double inspired. So I need a single form to put right there. So I'm thinking we put regular Revice up there. Now the downside now is I have, because of those saber ones, I don't know where I would put them. Because I still have a lot of Revice characters on. Like, I'm gonna put Deathstream right here, because I love that form. And obviously, we have to have Crimson Veil with him. Oh wait, no, I'm not putting those one up there because these are the new ones I gotta review. Let me make sure I put all the ones I have to review to the side. Crap, what was the last one that came with it? Over Demons. I'll show those up after. For right now, we're gonna get these on display. Obviously, Evil. Actually, I want Evil more to the center. Evil is one of my favorite suits. And I'm going to put the Jackal form right there. So I'll put Jack Revice right up here. Then we can put the Bat Genome for live up here. Oh, I hate when they get the stands aren't all the way upright. There we go. And then I have the Condor Genome. I guess this defeats the purpose of me trying to keep all singular forms together. So we're going to move Evil over. Regular Revice. Lame. Now, I still have the other Condor. It's going to go right here. So first shelf is now cleaned. Yes, it is, Scott. My OCD is I have it organized by type. They gotta go in pairs. They also all upgrade forms, regular ones. Like I can't not, can't have it not organized. All right, so I'm not putting the newer ones up. Now I gotta do the Saber ones. Damn. First one is going to be this nice, large Sword of Arthur. Still can't believe that's a candy toy. Like, that thing is huge. And I need the sword upgrade for it. Okay, we gotta start with saber stuff. So, oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the freaking the demons with all the genome mixes. You know what? That's gotta wait, because I'm gonna have to do another Revice shelf right here, I think. Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 9. Then the last, yeah, this has to be a Revice shelf now. Damn it. Okay. Alright. So never mind. This is now a Revice shelf. Because I forgot I have Juga and Ultimate Revice and Vice going for this shelf, so we'll put Evelity Live, Aguilera. Or no, that's regular live. Wait, why is regular live up there? Why is Holy Live up there? Holy Live, you can go over here. And yeah. Actually then, that means I can still do what I wanted to do. We'll take these two down. And I can put Deathstream up here, along with Aguilera, and keep it technically main riders. So we'll put the Condor genomes up here, and we'll put a Velity Live right now. Honestly, I'm going to organize these again once I freaking get the new ones. And we'll put Crimson Veil and regular Veil over here. Why is he crooked? I hate that so much. Why are you crooked? There we go. Perfect. Then we'll put Over Demons right here. And we'll put the Genomics Demons right here for now. Stay. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. Welcome back. Hopefully you won't get the claim this time. What software are you using to edit? Because, well, I should ask, how long is your video? Because that also will dictate the export time. Right now we're going to start Saber stuff. But this is going to be bad because I didn't move the other Saber stuff down there. Alright. Obviously. Oh, now that that's done, actually, we can turn on lights. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, okay, we're not turning those on yet. So, I'm gonna take the rest of the Saber stuff off now. Dude, I got that fucking double poster on Mercari for like $10. It was, they were handing those posters out at Crunchyroll Expo for free. And I'm just saying, the fact that you are just staring at the double poster and not the gold foil blade. Ooh, yay, that's a good question. So, my favorite Revice form, I just did a video ranking all of them. One of my favorites is, I love, if we're just going Revice's forms alone, I really, really like, I like the Condor, the black, or Neobata I like a lot. I also like Eagle because it's double inspired. And then, looking at these, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of their forms are like really good, but like the Condor one I like. I really love the Kangaroo one from the Hyper Battle DVD, but like not a lot of people like have seen it. I love the Kangaroo one because Vice is a little plushy kangaroo in a chest in his like right here in a little pouch, which was entertaining. I actually have that Soto on the way because it was in a magazine, but it was a Super Televicoon magazine, which isn't a part of my subscription service for the magazine, so I didn't get it. So I had to order it on Bai. And yes, I do talk about Blade for like 30 hours. Blade is the best Kamen Rider season. So now we're going to take all these down. Because I have so many Saber freaking sodas. Ooh, my favorite remix. Dude, okay, so the Jackal one I think is hilarious. Mainly because we get a skateboard, which I thought was great. And I went to grab these instead of these. So I really liked the skateboard element of it. A lot of the remixes I didn't like. Like the remixes, like some of them were just really wonky, and I feel like they were there for like inappropriate jokes. Like, haha, look at that. Dude, the Mammoth one was so good. I will say that the Mammoth one was really good. I just hope we never get a season like that again with the remixes. Like, I feel like the remixes were like almost unnecessary for a while, because like there was no real like reason why they were doing remixes. Okay, I don't know, because I like obviously the last time we talked about skateboards was when the Pokemon Center was doing those sick Evolution ones, which I need to find a way to display, but I don't have any wall space over here, so I might put a deck over there above my monitors. I would love for them to release the Jackal one. I thought it was at first, but I never saw anything else about it, so I assume if it does get released, it'll be premium Bandai. And it'll probably be like $300. Because Bandai will sell it for $300. And do you know why they'll sell it for $300? Because I'll buy it for $300. I have a track record. I'm predictable with my purchases. Oh, now I'm into my 01. The 01s are so good. Like, all the 01 Sotos that came out with Saber were, like, just so good. Better than the older Soto wave for Zero. Like, when 01 was getting their Sotos, they were just now changing up the style of them. Also, can we talk about this from the President's movie? It's such a good one, even though my camera won't autofocus on it. So good. I love this one. The Thousand Arc, not so much. Like, this one was kind of like basic. I was like, man, I was kind of expecting more. So now I'm going to take all the 01 and the Gaim Sotos down. The Gaim Sotos are such a pain in the ass. So many stickers. And I put a clear coat over some of them so the stickers wouldn't peel eventually, but they're still kind of peeling, which really upsets me. Cluster Hopper. Oh, the Gaim. I still have 2 more waves unopened of Gaim Sotos I have to build. They're just so sticker heavy, they give me a freaking headache, and I don't want to deal with it. Listen, buying a Switch making a Kamen Rider theme, there are people out there who do custom shells for the Switch. They did a double one where it was purple and green for each Joy-Con. In the back was like all done up like the double logo, and it was really good. And like the custom cases, because it's easy to like, you know, crack those open and change the shells on them. And I will say, like, some of the Kamen Rider ones I've seen are freaking sick. Would I do that? No, because I have the Animal Crossing Switch and I have the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Switch. I would not ruin those. If I had a base Switch that wasn't like themed already, I would definitely do it. Alright, so Saber. How many shells did I have for Saber initially? I'm trying to think. I know I had 2 shells for Saber. Dust. Smells like organic lemon in here. So I had Saber, saber, saber. And then miscellaneous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... These are going to be all saber. This can be all saber, so they're matching saber and saber. If I have enough to do a third saber one, I'll do it right here. If not, this could be miscellaneous. But I think this has to be saber. The downside is I'm running out of risers. And I might have to buy more. I already bought more. I already bought more. I have like a box of these in my closet because I got them on sale. Okay, so we're doing saber shit now. While I think about what we're going to do for saber stuff, let's look at some of the great Blade merch I have. First up, oh, this is amazing, because Blade is amazing. It's delicious. It's off and my wife's asleep. I'm not turning this on because it's loud. But yeah, that's on display. Along with all the SH figure arts. I still have a lot of stuff unopened because in the beginning of the stream I talked about how this shelf over here is going to be, there's 3 tiers to it, and those are all going to be Blade at some point. Then we also have this because I was supposed to put this on display at some point. Because I'm not opening the CSMs and I'm not digging through my closet for the rest of my Blade stuff right now. Because it's a lot. Okay. Saber. Yeah, so we're doing a saber one on this side. So, obviously, Scott's favorite, the tricycle. Oh no, the timer's the timer's been down a lot more. It's like, I think I'm down to like an hour left of Blade Talk. So I'm gonna put the trike there, which, oh, I should have brought the trike Wonder Ride book out, because I know how much you liked that Wonder Ride book. So I gotta put the Lord of Wises somewhere, because they take up so much space. Because now that I have all 4 Lords of Wise, finally, that is like my crowning achievement for my Saber Soto collection, is getting all 4 Lord of Wises, because that was such a pain in the ass. I know, I remember when that like trike showed up in Saber, you're like, I need that. And you're like, and then it was like also the Wonder Ride was like the book, and you're like, I need that. And I'm like, you should get it. And then you didn't. And I did. Because I do believe I have just about every Wonder Ride book now. Like, I have too many. And I don't have any on display anymore because I don't have room. So they're all, I bought one of those clasping, like, Tupperware, like, storage containers, like, that are all clear. And I bought one that's, like, this big, but, like, that deep, and it's all Wonder Ride books. I do want to get the 1-to-1 scale sword, like Seiken sword, though. Like, I kind of want that for the collection. I think I'm going to keep this whole shelf right here, just all the villains. I kind of like the idea of doing that. So we'll put Zeus over there. Legal. And then we'll put... Who else could we put over there? Can't put Baby in there. We don't put Baby in the corner. One of these little sheeny things. Yeah. I gotta get compressed air tomorrow so I can clean those little corners off. Then I have more villains. I do. And Astorios. Oh yeah, Storios and Kamen Rider Storios. Let's put Kamen Rider Storios right there. We'll put regular Storios over here. So I forgot that he became a Kamen Rider. I didn't forget. I just didn't care enough. Even though it's still been a year and I still like Saber. I don't care what anyone says. There we go. That's not even all my yokai stuff. Like I still have manga in boxes that I gotta get through in my closet. I have all the manga up to volume 18. I have the book almost filled with all the medals, and I have the Switch game. I have some of the blue DVDs over on in my DVDs collection over by the TV stand. I love yokai stuff so much. Yokai's the greatest. I should do a video about yokai eventually. I'm in a Discord, a Toku Discord. They're like, I wish people do yokai content. I'm like, say no more. I got you. I will make all the yokai. I forgot Falcon's a villain. And there's Solomon. And we can put Amazing Siren right here. And then we can put a Decent right here. Then we can put both evil caliber forms. Oh no, I just need one more villain. Do I have any more villains? Let me see. I have no more villains. Tits. Alright. Who's a character I don't care if they're on the villain side? Probably the dragon guy. I'll have to check after because my phone is charging because I killed it. I'm putting a random saber form in there because I don't have any other villains. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 more. Damn it. I can only fit 16 on each shelf. That means I need to make a 5th shelf now. Damn. I didn't think I was gonna need to start another song. Oh, I saw, is that the Amazon one where it's on sale right now for the Typhoon CSM? Alright, so this is just going to be on like my, oh wait, there's so many riders, I think I'm just going to do all main riders on that. Yeah, it does look weird. It takes a bit. Like I was hoping they were gonna release all the Genomixes to put it on Over Demons like in the show, so I could do the Hikaru 4 Genomix form. But they haven't released the Scorpion or the other claws. So unless they release those as like an accessory with some other stuff, like I don't know how I'm gonna like. I won't be able to do that form, which is kind of upsetting because I really love that form. Alright, we'll put Darendal and St. Bella up here. Because the Arthur mecha is there, I have to put the Sword of Arthur. I have to put the Dragon Arthur up there because. Also, Scott, I'm not getting the. Nice. The Foodopia is so good. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I hope it opens the door for more stuff to get brought over. Totoro and the Snow Lion. You get to go there. And then Primitive Dragon, because that is such a sick form. Oh, you can't forget. Can't. Sorry. I almost forgot you. My apologies. These are all. No, those are all. Those are all. Let's put Cross Saber. We can go right here. Yeah, it goes out like that. There we go. We'll bring over the emotional dragon. You can go right here. Wonderful can go like right there. Actually, you know what? I have enough time, or before the next one, I'm gonna put this over here. I should be able to fit all these because I'm going to, because I have a good amount of time until the next Revice release, like, because it's only 3 more figures, so I'm gonna put these down here and I'll put some more sabers behind them because I really don't want to start a 5th shelf just to put like 6 Sotos on display. And the shelf that I would use it is, if you could pick a Rider season to get an anime sequel like double. Personally, I feel like I would want like Kiva because that could be, you know, really cool with the whole vampire and like time jump from like 1986 and like 2006 and stuff like that. X8 would definitely work, especially with video game stuff. 01 could work even. Zeo with time travel. Decade, obviously. There's a lot, like, but if I could pick one, I'd have to pick something that realistically would help like bring more eyes over to the live action Kamen Rider series and get people into that. So I feel like X8 would probably be the easiest, and yeah, because the video game, the nostalgia, the different game types and this and that would definitely draw people in from an anime standpoint. And then people would be like, oh, there's a Kamen Rider that this is based off of, I want to watch it. But like, for me, that's like, there's a good amount. Like, almost, even Ryuki would make a good one. Gaim would. I'm not the biggest Gaim fan. Gaim would make sense. But I think probably X8 for accessibility to get people into Kamen Rider. And for me, I think, like, personally, I'd love to see, like, Kiva get one. Or 01 Saber would even make a good anime adaptation, too. Streaming for an hour, and I finished 2.5 shelves, and that's it. Oh, I'm gonna put Ultimate Bahamut over here because I love that, even though that's like not canon. And I will say, missed opportunity. We get Ultimate Bahamut from the stage show. We don't get Kamen Rider Tassel as a freaking Soto. Like, the hell, Bandai? What am I giving you money for if you're not going to give me what I want? It's like, I give you money, you give me Kamen Rider Tassel. Okay. You know what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. lied. I'm gonna put the Saber ones down here, and then turn this shelf into Saber, and I'll put the 2 sets that I have that are 4 up there, which will be Ryuki, or not Ryuki, the other one. Dude, Drive Anime would be so good. O's would work as an anime too. What am I talking about? O's would work. Yeah, we're gonna put the Kuga, the Chronicle Gold Edition Kugas up on that shelf. Because honestly, this was such a nice, inexpensive set just for 4 figures. They deserve to be higher up on the shelf and visible at all times. Heat, wind, let it twist. There we go. Then, Kuga. There we go. Kuga. I can't put Gaim on that one though. I already have all those Ryuki ones, so that won't work either. I could put the Zero. I could put the Zeo ones right there. The Bird. Alright, let's finish the Saber stuff. And contemplate how we want to handle the Saber stuff. Put the Almighty Saber right there. I'll put Dragon Ignite right here. Another cross saber with the Kamen Rider featuring Saber, which is when they did the 3 little thing where they all like, oh, let's all 3 of us use our books with Tomo's cross saber. And I was like, okay. And he was like, look at all this power I have. Then he hit him with the Booker T, Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. Let's actually put you right there. I still have this magazine exclusive, which I have an extra one up for some reason. I don't know why. I never ordered a second one for this. This was with the magazine. And I don't know how I got 2 of them. But I have 2. Because I have an unopened box one that's just chilling. And I was like, oh. You bring up the greatest point that we have all been discussing for years now, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, legitimately, that's all I can say. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I have extra Saber stuff. What? Did I miscount? Or do I have, like, a Saber one in my pocket I don't know about? Is there a pen in my hand? Alright, so I have like extra space up here, so we're gonna put Almighty there. We'll put the Superhero Senki, because obviously, and then we'll put the Candy, the magazine exclusive. Move you over a bit. Move you over a bit. There we go. Excuse me. Pardon me, Mademoiselle. There we go. Now, I technically have extra space, so I can put 4 more in the back of that one. But yeah, the copyright laws, like, basically, the easiest way for me to explain it is if Toei isn't controlling what we get in the West, that's why, you know, they stopped a lot of fan subs. That's why they will strike down when people put up full episodes. They want you to go to, what you need to do, and I tell this to everyone, go to Toei Tokusatsu World, like, YouTube channel, watch all those freaking videos. They put full episodes. They usually put the first 2 episodes of a season on there, and go watch them. All right, Hobo, I'll hit you up probably over the weekend. I'll probably give you a call or something. all-time favorite Soto. Okay. I have a couple. Obviously, the Grail in my collection is the Vice in his ghost form, because that was obviously a campaign in Japan, so you weren't guaranteed to get it. Um, but I would have to say, I really liked the freaking Dragon Arthur from Saber, because it came with the big mecha. That's kind of like my favorite one out of all of them, just because it's so cool, because it does have an adapter that goes on the actual Saber little figure, and the hands of the Arthur mecha opens up, and you can attach the Soto to it, so he carries Toma around like a sword, like he did in the episode. So it's really cool from an interactive standpoint. I also really like that I did the Demons with the 3 Geno mixes. That one came out really good. But it's kind of tough, because like I like a lot of them for like different reasons. Like Kamen Rider Century, I like that because, you know, he didn't get a show or anything like that, but it's like really cool design on it, and I think it's tough to pick my favorites for stuff, because I'm not good at that. But yeah, definitely. That's actually a tough question, because also I have the Zeo with the blade armor. We know how I feel about Kamen Rider Blade, so it's like it's a tough question to answer. Will you balance up there? So many of the Saber forms are so like bulky and wide that they don't display good next to each other. What do I have left for Saber stuff? Oh, I have just 2. I just have my. Oh, I also really like this clear color Rentaro one for Kamen Rider Blades. Is that Blades? Yeah, it does. Although from a set standpoint, I really love that I finally got all 4 Lord of Wises from Saber. That's like my crowning achievement. That took way too much time and money to get. Well, not really a lot of money, it just took a lot of time. Waiting for like shipping, because I went through like Madarake and freaking Bai to get it. Alright, so now I have 2 extra spaces right here, which can fit 8 total, and it sucks because I have 10 freaking 0 ones, and then I have 6 Gaiams, or I have 5 Gaiams, so I may mix Gaim with, can I fit the Trike with the Sword of Arthur? That'd be great if I could. I can, if I move the sword, I can fit the Trike up here, because that's... Let me turn those off for now, I don't want to waste the batteries. Let's put... Oh, the downside is it messes with Rentaro's being over there. I can take this down, put Rentaro over here. And I'll move those. And then move you. Actually, you know what? I think he actually, no, he doesn't fit on the motorcycle. Damn. Let's try and make a little bit more space. The forms are so bulky. I hate it. Alright, we're just gonna put you like this. You're a clear color, so you count as like a special Soto, so I don't really care that you're not with the rest of them. This has been a pain in the ass. It's been like an hour and 10 minutes, and I literally haven't finished all the shelves yet. I still gotta figure out what I want to put right there, because I have 4 spots. I may put Century with the Zeo ones. So, let's see. Century right there. And we got the O's armor for Zeo. And the Blades armor. have the Kamen Rider Zanjis, which I actually kind of like. I think that's kind of cool. I like the green on it. So let's put that there. Alright, boom, yay. We're getting there. I have to do the Ryuki shelf. I'm not looking forward to doing the Ryuki shelf. Alright, so I have 8 spots right there. I'm gonna put... Because I put the Zeos up there. Damn, that messed me up, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Fuck. So I was gonna put... I think I can fit all the 001s up there. That'd actually be like, if I could do that, that'd be great. I like how most of my 001s I have are like mainly villains. Like almost all the villains. And that was like not really on purpose. That was kind of just like one of those happy accidents where it's like, oh, look at all these 0-1s I have, and I'm like, oh, they're all freaking villains. Okay. Let's actually put one up there. One metal cluster up there too. Actually, no, you're not. Yeah, you are. I don't know why I didn't think you were from 0. I was like, you're from 0-1? I'm like, yeah, you are. I haven't watched 0-1 in a while. Okay, listen to that is the most underrated. Like, that doesn't even like remotely scratch the surface of like the internal struggle I have, because if you watch some of my earlier YouTube videos with how I had my displays, like I realistically have the same amount of space I've always had, but the amount of stuff I have has increased. So I'm constantly organizing, finding new, like, I guess, tricks and whatnot to, like, organize, because that's the main thing. I'm like, if I can get stuff organized good, then everything looks nice. Alright, this still bothers me. That's not going to work. I'm just going to take 1000 Arc and keep him with Musu Gamer. And keep those together since they're from the same special. There we go. Now we have the Gaim ones. Which I really need to finish the Gaim set. I just don't have the patience to make all those Gaim Sotos because there's so many freaking stickers, and I get frustrated halfway through it and then I give up. That was the issue with. That's why I only have I have all 3 Gaim waves, but I've only built 5 figures total. Like, this is the last one I made, the Kachidoki arms. This is the last one I made, and when I was done with all the stickers from this, I'm like, I'm not making any more Gaim Sotos for a while. This is the point where I finished all 3 Ryuki sets before I even looked at doing the rest of these. Put those together. Put a little clear color. Then we'll put this. I hate the legs on this because it's so finicky. There we go. Ooh, another good question. My favorite Ryuki Rider. I can grab that for you right now, actually. two favorites. I like Kamen Rider Night Survive. And then another one of my favorites is I have Raya. Like, I have the Soto, I have the SH figure art, because I don't think they got a lot of merch released for them. I plan on doing a Ryuki rewatch soon. I'm long overdue. Because I haven't watched Ryuki. I think, in a couple of years. I have a lot of Ryuki stuff. I always rewatch the same stuff. I'm always rewatching Wizard, Blade, Kiva. What's another one I rewatch a lot? I think that's it. Those are like my three. Nice. Great rider, right? Like, easily, like... And it's like very rarely do we get that, like, pink, like, blood orange, like, that pinkish. Like, we don't get that color a lot in the suits. And it looks like really good. Like, usually I'm really drawn to, like, white and black or gold or red. But that, like, it's... Like, the pink on that, and then also, like, an X8's, like, base form. Like, something about those, the pink, like, stands out, and I really like it. I did, however, get, when we were on our honeymoon. Oh, yeah, no. I just finished Emperor a couple days ago when I finished the Ryuki line. Like, I just got, like, let's see if I can grab these. Get some stuff out of the way now that I got those done. This is all the candy toys I've gotten in the last, like, 2.5 weeks. Like, 2 Ryuki sets, a Zeo set. I got the whole Converge Motion Kamen Rider line that just dropped in Japan, and Revice by 9. This is all from in the last, like, 2.5 weeks. Like, these Converges, these Motion, like, when these get the US release, if you're really into these, go pick these up. Like, especially because they're getting a US release. Like, and you don't know what you're going to get in the whole box because it's a storefront box. So, like, I got 2 boxes for 02, 1 box for 01. I got 1 box, 3 boxes for freaking double, 1 box of each Kyuga. And I was like, why do I need so many double? My car? What do you mean the cat? Because my car sucks because of gas prices. The cat's cool, but she's sleeping. What else was I organized? I don't even know anymore. If my camera cord wasn't so short. Oh yeah, no, the cat, she's good. My wife and her are passed out right now, sleeping. She's getting a little bit bigger. She's only like 8 weeks, so she's still really small. And we have so much, like, we're worried about her getting, like, under the stove, inside of our reclining couch and stuff like that because of all the gears and, like, getting her injured. She likes my bookshelves. So my lower shelves have, like, manga, graphic novels, and, like, some of my, like, Gundam kits. And she likes to go on the shelf with the Gundam kits and knock all my Gunpla over. So those got taken out and are currently on a coffee table while I figure out what to do about it. Except for my SDW heroes. Those are all still safe. I think what I was gonna do next for organization, but that's done. That's basically done. I gotta install the lights, but I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I don't have any more batteries. But because I need to put lights on this shelf still. the shelf below it is all my Kamen Rider Blade stuff. So I'm gonna pull, like, once a couple more sets come out for Sotos, I'm gonna probably pull the Kamen Rider stuff out, because Geats is getting 2 waves in October, October 3rd and October 29th. They're getting two really like sets released, and I'm just really upset about that because that's a lot of money, and I don't have the space or the time to make two. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not easy. Like, the reason why we got our Luna was because in November we had to put our almost 18-year-old cat down. No, he was 18, and it was really tough on us because having a cat since you were a teenager, now being 36, we had the cat since we were both like 18. Well, it was her cat, but I've been around it a lot too over the decades, and it's never easy. Like I tell everyone, like, it's like there's nothing really you could say or do to like feel better about it. It just sucks to put down a cat, like to have have them pass away, especially a pet, like their unconditional love, and then it's gone, and it's really like difficult to, like, we still, like, it took us a while to even like get remotely like in the headspace that like the cat was gone. It was not fun. So you have my condolences. I don't know what I want to organize. I'm just like, it's so much. I love Sotos so much. I don't know if you guys understand like how much I love Sotos. Like candy toys. Because like I didn't get into like a lot of Toku stuff until the quarantine, stay at home. I worked 40, 50 hours a week. Commuting. Didn't really buy a lot of stuff because I was always like, I don't have time to enjoy anything. Then I got furloughed, let go from my job for a bit, started back up again, better scheduling, and during quarantine, being stuck at home all day, every day, I got back into, building model kits and collecting. Like right here, I have a Digimon shelf. I have the complete NECA Toonie Terror line. I have all the Figurize Kamen Rider sets built. Then down here is a big, I want to say 2.5 foot display case just filled with nanoblocks. Ooh. This is the best question ever. Okay, so right now is the perfect time to get into Sotos because they keep doing the Chronicles. So if you like Gain, they release 3 sets for Gain. If you like Ryuki, they release 3 sets for Ryuki. Obviously, all the Revice ones are done. Saber's already released. If you really like Geats, the Geats lineup is going to be really solid. Because like I said, we're getting a set on the 3rd of October, and then a set at the end of the month around the 29th. That's going to be fun to get into because they actually, if you watch the video I did going over the announcement for it for this week in Candy Toys, you can take the upper torso and the lower torso and the helmets off and like swap around the bodies as if they were changing their forms in Geats, which is cool. Another one is, if you like Kyuga, they got the Kyuga Chronicles, the Golden Edition. There's a lot, like, there's so many different Sotos, and now that they're doing more, like, I think Kabuto just started, which I have to pick up. There's a lot, like, my theory is within the next 2 to 3 years, they're probably going to go back and get most of the Heisei era done with Chronicles sets while the current, show is airing. I don't know if we're ever going to go back to Showa stuff. I really would love some Sotos for the Showa era, but for right now, like, the price point is really good to get into them. So I would say if you like Geats, get into Geats, or look up what your favorite season is. Like I said, we have Kabuto, that just came out. We have Gain, Ryuki, Kyuga. You got O's has some, Xaid, Build, Zeo, 01. Basically anything from like Zeo forward and Build have Soto lines. And then they go back and like O's just got some. And so yeah, there's a lot. Oh, they don't have drive ones. I don't. They have like the drive armor for O's. I don't believe Drive has one. I know they have Shotos, which aren't candy toys like these. Shotos are more. They're already put together. You don't really need any. Oh, his little dongle thing fell off. So they're more like just regular, like small action figures that aren't. You don't have to put together and put too many stickers on. Usually it's just like the eyes and the chest piece, and that's it. Um, those got Shotos. But for Sotos, like, no, there's no drive yet. Um, that I know of. They got a lot. I would say your best bet is check Mercari. Both of you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Well, the Shotos are meant more for, like, being... The Shotos are more articulate, and they're more, like, just, like, candy toy action figures. And they're really good for figure photography. Like, the Zombie Gamer one looks pretty good. Not bad detail. I have some of the, obviously, I have all the Blade ones, because Blade. But, yeah, the main thing when you put them together, it's mainly just attaching the hands on them, and then, like, a sticker on the chest, or no stickers at all, and that's it. But, yeah, there's so many Sotos out there. Like, dude, I really hope you don't get the claims. Like, this is like your fifth time you're trying. Like, and it's frustrating. Like, that's why, like, I'll keep my editing software open while after I'm done rendering it, and I'll upload it and leave it open just in case. So once it's done with the check, if there's no claim, I'll close out of the software, because it's a pain in the ass and it's really frustrating. I'm trying to think. I need more Yokai Watch stuff on display. I should probably get some of my Yokai stuff out of storage tomorrow and build my Yokai Watch display. That'll be a fun stream to talk Yokai and just set them up. Cause, like, I have more of the manga in my box because I have the full, like, 1 through 18. I know there's more volumes out, and I have more statues, and I have a binder full of, like, all the medals. I want to do my Yokai Watch display tomorrow. Or no, I'll probably do it next week. Probably stream it too. But I'm trying to think. That's done. That's done. I'm just glad these are organized now, because I was getting really annoyed because every time I get new Sotos and I build a new set, I have to move everything around. But now this is kind of a good permanent spot. I think the only thing I'll do is with the Geats lineup. That's gonna be tough. Well, the Geats lineup isn't big at first, so what I'll do is I'll take the Kyuga ones and put them down there, and the O's armor, or the Zeo armor ones, and put them down there, and I'll use the top 2 rows for Geats stuff. And then that should be fine, because the Geats one comes with entry form for Polar Bear and Geats, and then Geats boost form, or no, Geats Magnum and boost form. So, like, I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. But Geats is going to start up over there. But I have until October. I have, 3 or 4 weeks before I have to worry about that. Right now I just need to figure out where I'm going to put this ad, because the Demon's Driver is always going to be right there. And I thought about doing a 4th thing right there, so I can have all the Reiwas stacked up, but then I realized Revice is down here, so it's like I'd have to put Geats right there. And it's so much, like, I don't know, it's good quality. I like that. But I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about the driver next, because I have no more Daizas, so I have to order some more display Daizas, probably from Tokulectables, because they've got the best price with free shipping. So display Daizas for belts, go to Tokulectables for sure. Because I bought my first Daiza I bought online from like a reseller, and I didn't know about Tokulectables, and I paid like $70 for one. Whereas I can get them, I think they're like $34 or $35 each on Tokulectables, and they have the black ones and the white ones. I wish I'd known about the white ones, because these ones are dusty, which I gotta clean tomorrow. And I have so many belts that I want to display. I just don't have the space for it, because I have over 30 drivers, and I only have 4 on display. And I really want to put my Garen driver on display because I find after getting this, I was so happy because I really didn't want to open my CSMs because they're factory sealed. So I have the Garen and the Blade CSMs, like the complete ones with like the rouser and everything. I didn't want to open them because I collect them. So I was trying to find DX versions on the cheap, and I did finally, which is amazing. But I've been streaming for 90 minutes. I thought this was only going to take an hour, but for those of you like Scott who left before in Rider Times, you guys were here in the beginning. It took me like an hour into it. I only had these two completely wiped down and clean and dusted off. It's a lot of work, and I do this not weekly. I do this like every 2 to 3 weeks. I take everything off of the shelves over here and here. Today I just did the Sotos only because I didn't want to bore everyone just doing, you know, my horror figures and everything else. I might do that closer to Halloween. Go over all like my horror collection because I have a lot of stuff. And maybe I'll like fix the camera angle so you can see some more of the collectibles that are up here because I have some Kamen Rider stuff up here and some Super Sentai stuff. So it'd be nice to like have those on display. But yeah, Toku Expert, Rider Time, Scott, everyone else, I thank you guys for hanging out in the stream. I'm going to end this now. For those of you who are watching this on VOD, if you have any questions about how I display stuff, where I get my risers, the different types, 'cause I have different types of risers. I have those ones, I have ones over here. I have a whole bunch of different types of things that show my displays, how to display them, cleaning them, lights, this and that. Let me know in the comments. I would gladly answer any. Or follow me on Twitter, just ask me. I'm an open door for how I collect my stuff, because, yeah. And then, eventually, because I have so many different like setups for camera angles, I'm going to one day pull out all my storage containers and do one big live stream and Q&A going over my complete Kamen Rider collection. Because I did the math, and from what I've spent, not from what I've spent from a value standpoint, I have, my Kamen Rider collection's worth close to $12,000 to $13,000. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a big video, being like, hey, here's my, but I want to wait till it goes up in value more, so when I buy a few more things, so I'd be like, hey, here's my $15,000 Toku collection, or here's my, or just round down, like, here's my $10,000 Toku collection, because I think that'd be a cool stream, and a cool video to make. But I thank you guys for hanging out, thank you guys for chatting with me, all the questions, especially the questions, so those were some good questions. I may clip those into separate ones and just put them on the side, so if people have questions specifically like, hey, I want to get into Sotos, what should I get? Or what's my favorite, you know, Soto, or what was my favorite Revice form, or my favorite remix. So all the interactions, all the conversations, I greatly appreciate it. And I thank you guys for hanging out, and I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream.